Hi, my crush. How are you?
Oh my God, stop! I am so sorry that we got off on the wrong foot earlier, but I just want to tell you that the first time I saw you, um, it felt like my heart expanded 1,000 folds, and I believe that you could be somebody I would like to spend the rest of my life with. So while I understand that this might be too soon, would you at least consider marrying me, please?
A big yes, Rohit. A big yes. आपने मेरा नाम नहीं लिया, but वो बहुत ही सही कॉर्ड पर जाकर लगा है. So thank you and yes.
Thank you.
सब बोलते हो hey future wife. Tell me
Yes.
honestly, Rohit. आज तक किसी लड़की को ऐसा बोला है?
नहीं, बिल्कुल भी नहीं बोला है. मैंने ऐसा सिर्फ प्राजक्ता को बोला है. वो पहली और आखिरी लड़की थी जिनको मैंने ये बोला, और मैं किसी को नहीं बोलूंगा. Hrithik sir actually called my director himself and said that I want Rohit's dates, and he figured it out for me. He actually pushed the entire schedule of Vikram Vedha by a week to be able to accommodate my schedule in the film, and
Wow.
that for me was the biggest deal ever. And at that time, I remember sitting back and I was just like, you know what? Even if I don't get this film, it's all right, because I know that Hrithik Roshan himself tried.
Hi, national crush. How are you?
So Nakshi, that's not how you address me, man. That's just awkward and embarrassing.
It's not
What
awkward
are
at
you?
all. Let me be blunt, okay? Hi, my crush. How are you?
Oh my God, stop! I'm good. How are you? Thank you so much. I'm very flattered, as you can see.
You should be. You're blushing also, so I'm happy that it worked.
Thank you. Thank you.
आप देखो, सबसे पहले तो मेरी dedication. It's my off today, but I was so wanted to take your interview today and so wanted to chat with you कि मैं आज अपने off के दिन में आपका interview ले रही हूँ.
Thank you so much. I'm really, really happy. I'm so sorry कि आपको छुट्टी वाले दिन हमने काम करवाया.
बिल्कुल नहीं, ये काम नहीं होता. मतलब मुझे सबसे
Okay,
अच्छी चीजें
that's good.
लगती है कि मेरी
Well,
job
let me promise you one thing, that this conversation is now going to feel like it's hard work. I promise you that. So then,
Okay. I'm so looking forward to it then.
yes.
So, Vikram Vedha, and let me be honest, because I like to stay as candid as possible in all my chats and interviews, that you
Yeah.
were also one of the reasons why I watched Vikram Vedha in theater.
Thank you
And
so
you didn't
much.
disappoint me at all. You didn't disappoint me at all.
Thank
You
you.
were so good as
Yes,
Shatak.
yes.
I loved your performance in that, and so did everyone. In fact, I was reading the reviews of other people, other critics as well. We reviewed the film as well, and everyone loved you as Shatak.
Thank you so much. I can't tell you how happy that makes me, Donakshi, honestly, because I've said this in my other interviews also, but I think I can just go on saying this always, that while every project that I'm a part of obviously is important, because I put in a lot of effort and I put in a lot of hard work, but this one in particular was really, really important for me. Because I was going to see myself again on a big screen after 3 years, and that's just one of the smallest reasons. But I think the bigger reason was that I tried to do something different. I tried to do something that I am not comfortable in.
Yeah.
Do something that the audiences are not used to seeing me as. So it was really important for me to do this project and do it well, because a lot of what happens to me from here on depended on how well I do in this, or how badly I do in this. So I'm just really happy that you all really liked it. Thank you.
Yeah, but I'm very curious to know कि ये project हुआ कैसे possible? मिला कैसे? What was the process behind? How did they reach out to you? Did you give any auditions or anything like that?
Absolutely. I got to know about this project because my agent called me and she said that Pushkar and Gayatri, the directors of Vikram Vedha, want to meet you. And I was just like, why on earth do Pushkar and Gayatri, these geniuses, these masterminds, want to meet somebody like me? And also, I am shocked about the fact that they even know of my existence. Like, that's just crazy. So I regardless, I went and I met them, really, really excited, and they said that we're looking for somebody who can play a part of Shatak in the film. And this is basically Hrithik's younger brother. I freaked out. I was like, "What the hell are you even talking about?"
Yeah.
I think what I was most excited about. Of course, there were billion reasons to be excited about this project, which is that it was Vikram Vedha, it was Pushkar Gayatri, there was Hrithik, there was Saif,
Yeah.
there was Radhika, and it was T series was attached to it. Like so many reasons to be excited about it. It was going to be a theatrical, but I think what I was most also I was going to get to dance with Hrithik Roshan, which was
Yes.
another really big deal. But I think one of the biggest reasons why I really got super pumped was the fact that I was being considered to do a part which was not an urban part.
Yeah.
It was a heartland part. It was a part. Uh, there was a story set in Lucknow. So the boy would belong to
Yeah.
that world,
Yeah.
which would be completely different from anything that I've ever done before for the audiences. So yeah, I was really excited about it. I gave auditions for it. There were 2 rounds of auditions. One I gave the audition with Casting Bay. Shout out to Anmola Huja and Abhishek
Yeah.
Banerjee.
Hmm.
So first round was with them, and then the directors saw it. They really enjoyed it. They thought that I had the potential. So then they met me again, and
Hmm.
they did another round of auditions. While being present in the room, and
Okay.
they directed me for it. So I did that, and then that's how I got the part. And yeah, now it's out.
ओके सो एक और चीज जैसे आपने बोली कि कहीं ना कहीं ये भी स्पेशल चीज थी कि ऋतिक एंड सैफ थे इस फिल्म में एंड ऋतिक के तो छोटे भाई का कैरेक्टर आपने प्ले किया है शतक का व्हिच वाज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कैरेक्टर वो आपको धीरे धीरे रियलाइज होता है जब आप फिल्म में आगे बढ़ते हो
जी.
सो ऋतिक के साथ आपको ऑन स्क्रीन बॉन्ड तो सबने पसंद किया बट हाउ वाज इट ऑफ स्क्रीन किस तरह की बातें होती थी कुछ मस्ती होती थी सेट पे जो आप हमसे शेयर करना चाहें अभी
Yeah, I actually, I was trying to think of this bond. I was trying to, like, film is done now, it's out.
या
We're giving interviews now for Vikram Vedha. And the other day I was sitting and thinking about it that what is this kind of bond that I share? Like, if I were to put it, like, if I were to give a name to it, what would be the name for it? Like, what is the kind of bond? Are we friends? Are we colleagues? Are we, now going to be acquaintances? Or what is it? What is it?
या
Um, I actually realized that it's actually very confusing because when I saw him there was something very, of course, I've known of Hrithik Roshan ever since I was a child.
या
And there's been a certain perception about him all my life so far. It's always been this incredible mega superstar, who the world is in love with,
या
and I was a part of that world. Um, so to be able to look at him in any other light was a very, very confusing. It was almost disorienting to
या
believe that I know Hrithik Roshan. Like, it was very confusing to first come to terms with that.
या
What happened was actually, Tanakshi, I I I I formed a sort of an emotional connect with Sir before I even ever spoke to him for the first time. And I'll tell you why. Because he did something for me that I was almost like shocked to hear him do something like that. Actually, I was shooting for Mismatched season 2
या
when I got a call for the fact that I've got the part in Vikram Vedha.
अच्छा
And they wanted to shoot it around the same time. Because of the schedules, the dates were not working out. So I would have to let go of Vikram Vedha.
ओके
The dates weren't working out. And everyone really tried, the producers from T series and everyone, they really tried. The producers here really tried. They had a conversation within themselves and all of that. Everyone tried to do their best. So nothing was working out. And obviously I got really upset about it because it was a massive film to be a part of. It would have been really good for me as a professional, as somebody who was trying to grow. but more than that, it was again, coming back to the same point, that shit, yeah, it took so much for me to be able to achieve, to be able to back this project, because people find it very hard to imagine that I can do a small town part. And I got it, and now I'm unable to do it. It really made me upset. But Hrithik sir actually called my director himself and said that I want Rohit's dates. And he figured it out for me. He actually pushed the entire schedule of Vikram Vedha by a week to be able to accommodate my schedule in the film. And that for me was the biggest deal ever. And at that time, I remember sitting back and I was just like, you know what? Even if I don't get this film, it's all right, because I know that Hrithik Roshan himself tried his best for me. And I was like, it really warmed my heart. So honestly, like when I went on set, it was, I did not look at him at this like he's this massive star. I looked at someone who I looked at him as somebody who is actually been such a source of inspiration for who you should be, no matter what you possess in your life. With this incredible fandom that he has, with this incredible success that he has, his heart is in place, which is why he did something as out of place as that. For him, I can't even imagine the kind of schedule he has as Hrithik Roshan, and him taking out the time to call and speak to my director, putting himself in a spot and saying, I want somebody's dates. Nobody does that, and it just speaks so much about him as a person. So I kind of built, I had this massive respect, adulation for who he was as a person more than anything else. And that just kind of built on its own when I was on set, and I remember our first few interactions, and they were just incredible. He's this really empathetic person who really looks out for people on set. I remember we were shooting in Abu Dhabi. Yogita and I, we weren't a huge fan of the kind of food that we were eating over there. I remember he found out about it. He got his chef to make curd rice for us, which is such a small thing. But it just these small things that people do, it really goes a long way. Because my mom says this, that you may forget what the person says or does, but you never forget what the person makes you feel.
True.
Never forget that. And I feel like I will never forget what he has made me feel on this film. So I still don't know what is this bond that we have. I don't know if it's only in my head. I don't know if it's if that call was something that he would do for maybe any other actor also. What I do know is that for me, it is one of the biggest treasures of my life, and I feel like I'm going to hold it very, very close to my heart.
And I think it's a very huge thing, as well as a very, very sweet thing to do for anyone. So that shows what kind of a person he is and how involved he is into his projects. So that is a very great thing. एक ये तो विक्रम वेदा है जिसका प्यार आपको अभी तक मिल रहा है, and I think आगे भी मिलता रहेगा, because the film is such, and the kind of character that you played also. एक और शो है जिस पर आपने अभी काम किया, Mismatch Season 2 is also coming, जिसमें आप बोलते हो hey future wife. Tell me honestly, Rohit, आज तक किसी लड़की को ऐसा बोला है?
नहीं, बिल्कुल भी नहीं बोला है मैंने. ऐसा सिर्फ प्राजक्ता को बोला है. वो पहली और आखिरी लड़की थी जिनको मैंने ये बोला, और मैं किसी को नहीं बोलूंगा.
Now be honest, मन में भी कभी बोला है?
नहीं. नहीं बोला मैंने, मन में भी नहीं बोला.
Okay, let's do one thing, okay? And this is for all the girls out there who are your fans and who are crushing on you, like since the time you joined. You have to propose me right away on this digital platform. And I think this will be a very good thing for other girls as well. See, मैं किस तरह से plug in कर रही हूँ. Are you getting that?
ये आप मुझे स्पॉट पे डाल रहे हो. ये प्लग इन नहीं हो रहा है, ये स्पॉट पे डाल रहे हो. हाँ ठीक है, बोलो. So then what do I have to do?
You have to propose to me right away. How would you do that? और ये भूल जाओ, this is Sonakshi, okay? Just think of any girl जो भी आपका इस time crush हो, and you have to propose to her. How would you do it?
Hey Dimple, I am so sorry that we got off on the wrong foot earlier, but I just want to tell you that the first time I saw you, um, it felt like my heart expanded a thousand folds, and I believe that you could be somebody I would like to spend the rest of my life with. So while I understand that this might be too soon, would you at least consider marrying me, please?
A big yes, Rohit, a big yes. आपने मेरा नाम नहीं लिया, but वो बहुत ही सही कॉर्ड पर जाकर लगा है. So thank you and yes, yes,
Thank
yes.
you. Thank you.
Okay, tell me honestly. I understand that generally कोई किसी को भी इतनी attention, female attention मिलती है, so that person should feel like wow. How do you feel? Because मैंने देखा है पहले भी आपके कई interviews में that you get a little awkward जब भी कोई लड़की ऐसे बोलती है. So but अंदर से कैसा feel होता है? Because since the time I think you joined the industry, मतलब आपके ऊपर ही बातें हुई and तब से you are like national crush. So how do you have to say about it?
Um, I honestly, I mean, you're right. I do get a little awkward because, while it's very flattering, it's also you're suddenly like, oh God, where do I hide my face? But it's really one of the most beautiful feelings. Yeah, who doesn't want to be loved?
Yeah.
And when you get this kind of love in this much, in this amount, like in abundance like this, I think it's just it really warms my heart, and it's it's almost like a reminder. On bad days, it's a reminder that this is the love that you get.
Yeah.
And when people love you like this, you love them back. How do you love them back? By working doubly hard. So yeah, I think it's this kind of love. I will never be able to say anything or do anything in order to be in order to articulate how grateful I am for this, for this simple reason that it's really like a medicine. For lack of a better word, it's the medicine for it's the medicine for when you're sick. It's the solution for when you're in doubt. It's the it's that stress buster when you're having a tough day. It's a pick me up when you're having a heartbreaking afternoon. So I just feel like it's one of the most beautiful feelings, and I'm just I'll cherish this forever. I think I will. I think it makes me really happy.
I have to say that it's a very nice way of putting it out here. And एक बात बताओ, you were born in Nepal, Kathmandu, right? And आपने काफी time Delhi में भी spend किया. And I am a Delhiite, like a typical Delhiite, Delhi girl.
Yeah.
So what do you love about Delhi? I would like to know. Because कुछ ना कुछ तो होगा जो आपको बहुत पसंद होगा Delhi का.
Absolutely, I love the winters in Delhi a lot.
Yeah.
I love it, and I ensure that I visit Delhi every winter. Also because my family is there. Another thing that I love about Delhi is my niece. She's there, and I'm absolutely obsessed with her. I love her so much. My family, of course. My family keeps traveling to Bombay because they realize that I like Bombay better than I like spending my time here more than in Delhi. Having said that, the food is just too good over there.
How big of a foodie are you?
Dude, I'm like I eat. I properly eat. Like it's one of the things that people know that if I'm ever upset, you just have to get me good food, and it'll instantly pick me up. One more thing that I absolutely love about Delhi is that it's so close to the mountains. You can just get into the car, and in like 4 or 5 hours you'll be in a beautiful mountain somewhere. So I love that. So, and I miss that actually. But,
कभी मसूरी चले गए, कभी नैनीताल चले गए, कभी ऋषिकेश चले गए. So that is true. So let's make a pact now. Whenever you are in Delhi, हम एक food tour करेंगे Delhi में, because I am a Delhi foodie, and there's a show जो मैं करती हूँ, food trail करके with celebs. So it would be great. आपकी पसंद की कोई भी जगह हम जाएंगे दिल्ली में, and we will try the food there, and we'll have a little chat also.
मेरी पसंद की नहीं, हम आपकी पसंद की जाएंगे. Because I am good with everything. Like I eat everything. So and I'm very happy to try out new spots. So done. This is a pact that I'm making with you. Give one.
Okay.
There,
Done.
Kasvi, please note. Whenever we're in Delhi, we must set this up, and I should do
Yeah.
this.
Done. और दिल्ली विंटर्स में करते हैं, so it would be fun.
Done,
और
done,
गरम
done,
और
done.
गरम दिल्ली का खाना सर्दी में मजा आ जाए.
Done.
Okay, with that last question, Ishq Wish rebound aa rahi hai, and I'm super excited for that because we are almost of the same age, and हम सबको पता है कि वो फिल्म कितनी खास थी हम सबके लिए, Ishq Wish. So how special this project is for you? I would love to know that.
Tonakshi, I'll be very honest with you. I don't think I can talk much about
Yeah.
Ishq Wish or Mismatch for that matter,
Okay.
because we have embargo and
Yeah.
we're gonna
I
have
get it.
to wait until the project is out to talk about it. What I can say is, of course, I'm very excited about it. It's one of the first films that I'm going to be leading also.
Yes.
And lots of responsibility, but also like lots of excitement for it. I think we have something special for the world, and I can't wait.
Okay, but which one is your favorite song from Ishq Wish? Because Ishq Wish जो one थी, जो शाहिद कपूर वाली थी, उसका मुझे याद है कि वो फिल्म तो सबको पसंद ही थी क्योंकि वो सेटअप इस तरह का था कि हम सब टीनेजर्स काफी उससे कनेक्ट कर पा रहे थे. But the second thing was its songs, which were very very important and special for all of us. So if I have to ask you, आपका favorite song कौन सा था?
ये मैं अभी आपको आंसर नहीं करूंगा, but my answer will be in the film when it comes out. I promise, you'll see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I hope जब हम इसका food trail finally करेंगे, तब तक आप इसके ऊपर हमें और भी information दे पाओगे, उस position में होगा उसका.
Done.
ठीक है, but thank you so much, Rohit. It was lovely chatting with you, and I understand because you have quite a busy schedule for today. So I'll leave you there, and
Thank
I'm
you.
really looking forward to the food trail because वहाँ पर हम काफी मस्ती करेंगे. For sure, I won't disappoint you.
Done. I promise. I'm really
Yeah.
excited about it. Are you in Delhi right now?
I'm in Delhi only. Yeah. I'm in
Oh,
Delhi.
okay. I've heard that the weather is beautiful, so please enjoy yourself.
Yeah. It's raining since yesterday, and it's beautiful right now.
Amazing. So please enjoy yourself, and I look forward to seeing you again in person.
Yeah. Definitely. And congratulations once again for Vikram Vedha. We loved you. We loved the character of Shatak, and you were the best at it. No doubt.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.